Citizens of Latveria, Doom welcomes you to the Unofficial Doomsday Podcast, where we talk unofficially about all things Avengers Doomsday. Joining Doom is Dennis here to ask questions of Doom. I will now turn it over to Dennis.
All right, thank you very much, sir. I got a couple easy questions for you today. Uh, First one, it's fairly simple. What do you like to do in your free time?
Free time. Doom has no free time.
No free
All of
time.
Doom's time is taken.
Okay, got you. Understood. Last time you mentioned T'Challa as we were talking about kings. What do you think of kings like T'Challa, like Namor?
Those kings are nothing compared to Emperor Doom.
That seems reasonable. Seems like a Doom type answer. You're known to be a master of both tech and magic slash sorcery. How do you balance the two?
The old saying, Jack of all trades, master of none, is just half of the saying. The rest of the saying is, it is better to be good at multiple things than a master of one.
There you go. What up? What up? What up? We are back. This is the Unofficial Doomsday Podcast, and I'm here with my boy Jam. How you doing today, my man?
I'm doing good, man. Been still sick, still
Mm,
recovering. I took off today because I'm struggling.
yeah,
Going back tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment to just check what's going on officially. So we here though, man. We here. I'm doing
yeah.
well. How are you doing, bro?
Doing well, man. Doing well. I have the same as last time we were on a podcast, trying to stay warm. I got the heated blanket again, So uh, trying to stay warm, but ready to talk about our weekly doom, man. Our weekly doomsday discussion. Had some things happen throughout the week, and ready to get into it. As you all know, this is the Unofficial Doomsday Podcast. We discuss, I guess, the weekly news of Avengers Doomsday as we count down. This is our journey, the countdown to that movie, December 18th. Um, and yeah, it feels like every week there's news, and uh, a lot of it probably not true, but a lot of rumors, a lot of leaks. But there are things that come out, and we want to talk about it. Um, and a lot, I mean, say half and half. What would you think? I'd say like half and half is true. Like half of the things that come out that we are going to discuss are true. It's like half is like not.
I feel like it's 75-25. Like I feel
75
like
true,
yeah, no, 75 not true and
not true.
25 is true. Cause I feel like
Okay.
there's just so much that
Yeah.
we don't even really know. Like, so I feel like it's like, it's in
Right.
between. It's in between.
It's in between, but we're here to have fun with it, and that's why we started this thing. So
Hmm.
it started this journey because it's all fun. The internet is just I feel like is ablaze every week at some point, talking about Doomsday or something that's coming out with this movie. Um, where do you want to start, man? Because we got a couple things that happened this week. Where do we start?
As I post that we're live right now.
Yeah,
Honestly, I'd say we start with the title of the live right now, and that's the fact that or the ending of the title of our live
sure.
right now, and that's that we just got news. What was it yesterday that
Yeah,
there won't be any Super Bowl trailers like at
which
all.
yes, and that's. I mean, I don't know how to feel about it, but I mean, it makes sense if they're
It
not
does
trying
make
to
sense.
spend that money, man. Because apparently it is a lot of money. Everything's coming out about how much it's costing to secure one of those TV ads for the Super Bowl, And people were just saying, Marvel probably just feels like they can create their own buzz without doing
Which
all of
they
that.
ain't
So
wrong.
they're
They
not
ain't
wrong.
wrong. They
They're
ain't
not
wrong.
wrong. The only thing I was like, because like when they create their own buzz, the only thing with that is that my like casual friends don't text me about it. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't care. Like
They
if
don't
they
care
do a whole
about that.
thing
Yeah,
with
yeah.
chairs and stuff like that, they don't know anything about that, right? But they
I
gonna
agree.
know if they take over the Super Bowl, like they'll text me about it. They'll be like,
Because
"Yo, that
everybody
looks crazy."
watching the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Everybody
So they're
watching it.
right. So it does make me if they're gonna save money on that, like what could they possibly use? How can they go big? Like how can they make it a big thing when they drop a trailer or when they want to announce stuff? You mentioned things that the Fantastic Four did,
I was
which
just
was
about to say,
nice.
so like the thing with the chairs was that was spontaneous. That was just
Yeah,
random on a what was it, a
random
Tuesday
Wednesday,
or something.
random,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And it just went. But with
yeah,
the Fantastic Four first, it wasn't even a trailer, it was like the first teaser.
yeah.
They made it like an event type thing where they gave us a set time, like make sure we're going live at this time, and
Mm,
they brought out the whole cast, everybody, like all four, not the whole cast, but the F4, and they
yeah.
got to talk about the movie, talk about their chemistry and everything like that. So they made that like an event that they
Hmm.
hosted in like a space center. I think it was some actual space center,
Right.
and they had a bunch of fans out there, whether those fans were real fans or paid
Hmm.
fans or or people they invited to come on, whatever. But they made it like a whole event that they went live for. So the only way I see that being a thing is the same, is them making it like, hey, we're gonna go live
From
for
live.
live from Latveria or
That'd
something.
be wild.
That would be fire. I did see somebody mention, and this is technically Doomsday related, not really. It's more Marvel
Yeah.
Studios related, but I did see somebody say, they'll probably drop the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer like 2 or 3 days after the Super Bowl, because then they
Mm.
can tie it to GOAT, which is a Sony movie in theaters, the new Steph
Okay.
Curry basketball
Oh, you
animation
think they would
movie.
tie it to that?
I mean,
Interesting.
because it's Sony, so I could
But
easily see them they
oh,
trying
because
to
it
push
is
that,
Sony. Okay, got you.
so
That is
um
true.
that is really
Keep
the
forgetting it's
only
Sony.
that's the only thing I thought about, like, or
Mm.
have like in my mind when it comes to what they would, but that's not Doomsday related. So to your point,
Hmm.
live from Latveria sounds fire. I'm not gonna even hold you. That
No,
just
no.
sounds good. That just sounds good.
All right, just do like a whole little mini series of live from Latveria or something like that.
Which, I
I don't
mean, we
know.
can kind of segue a little bit. They did drop that.
They
It
did.
wasn't Marvel Studios related, but they did
Hmm.
drop that Latveria Doomsday
Yep.
like YouTube video walking
Yep.
around Doom showing off certain areas, things like that. So they are
I didn't
really
watch. I
in
need to watch that.
I watched a little bit of it. They really
Okay.
are in like their Doom era where they're just trying to promote and market Doom in any way,
Yeah.
shape, or form that they can.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, which is smart, I mean, at the end of the day,
Mhm.
we are in our Doom era, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And we
makes
did
sense.
confirm the Olympics is this summer, right? Like so
Is it?
that isn't right. The Olympics is
Winter. It starts like
oh next winter.
no, the Olympics are this week.
Oh, this week. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, no, not okay. World Cup.
World Cup is
World Cup. That's what I
this,
mean to
I
say.
think is
It's
this. I
like
do think.
this.
I mean, I could validate that really
Yeah,
quickly.
I
Let
think
me.
World
That ain't.
World Cup.
So the Olympics is the summer. No, 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 the winter.
The
Is it like
winter. Yeah,
is it like the
it's like
ending
coming
of
up
the year
soon.
winter? Or no, it's like right
Yeah, it's
now
like
winter.
yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, real soon.
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna look that up. Winter Olympics is February 6th to February 22nd, right?
Oh
Then you
wow.
got that's like this week. World Cup.
Hmm.
World Cup is this year. It's in the summer, June 11th to July 19th.
I mean, that's the only other like
That's
big stage. That's a
But do
big
we
stage.
do we really feel like they're gonna do that though? Is the question. I mean,
Right.
I don't. I can see it. I can see it. It is
I
the
can see
the
it.
big stage, but
It's a big
and it's
stage.
more worldwide. Where I feel
Yeah.
like Doom is a world. I mean, Latveria, so it's kind of like a
Right.
a worldwide type
Just
event,
take
I
over,
guess.
take over the World Cup. Take it over.
Just
I
a little
wanted
30
to, I
second.
mean, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna save money by not doing the Super Bowl, like, use it somewhere along those lines. Like, I don't, it could happen,
Well, that was the thing
but
where you said, like you said, they're putting out how much it costs for
yeah,
a 30-second ad at the Super Bowl, which is
insane.
like 5 to 15 million,
Yeah, so it's something crazy. It's
which is
something
ridiculous.
crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
30 seconds? Like, come on, man. Like, I feel like to our points earlier, if they know fans are gonna push this ourselves, because then to your point, like the casuals, like they're not gonna know about it because it's not the Super Bowl. Like you said, your friends
yeah,
that are casual, but that's where they depend on us. Like we're the ones that's gonna send this to them. Like, yo, look at what they put out. Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, so
I'm
I feel
gonna
like
force it.
I feel like that's what they do, bro. Like they definitely depend on like when they
Mhm.
do events like the chairs, they're gonna depend on us because
Yeah,
quite frankly, to your point, nobody the general audience doesn't care, but they had everybody watching them damn chairs. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody
I'm
was
at
watching
work,
them chairs.
glued to my phone,
Like
glued to my phone.
so it
It's bad.
just to see a whole plethora of actors' names on the chairs, and then
Yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. just walks out.
yeah,
Like,
it's
like so
crazy.
I mean it is possible that they
Yeah,
just do something
I'm
like that
very
again.
curious. I'm very curious how they. I'm curious of the marketing strategy. I am like the
Same.
rollout for Doomsday. I'm curious because I mean it has to be crazy.
It
You
has to
gotta
be
go hard.
crazy. They've already given us what 4 stories as they're calling
Mhm.
them, 4 little stories. We
Yeah,
know we're gonna have we know for a fact we're gonna have a trailer attached to Spider-Man in the summertime. But before that, the next big Disney movie is
I just
Mandalorian and Grogu. So will we
right.
have anything attached to Mando and Grogu? Is the thing, you know?
Yeah,
It's like
that's
movie wise,
true.
what do we have from Disney for real? Like, is Toy Story this? Toy Story
Toy
this year.
Story. Yeah, that apparently it's gonna be at the Super Bowl. It's gonna be Toy Story. Uh,
Mando and Grogu, I
Mando
seen.
and Grogu. I think there's another. There's like the Minions 3, which is I mean
That's not
that's not Disney,
that's not
but
Disney. I think that's
yeah, it's like Minions
something
3 and the
else.
Super Mario Galaxy. Like that'll be another thing.
Maybe
But
Supergirl.
yeah, maybe.
Who
But yeah,
knows? Like at this
yeah,
point,
who
it's like
knows?
kind of like one of those who knows situations. Like, and it's really interesting though because you kind of expect Marvel to give us like something at the Super Bowl or Disney themselves. So
Right.
I'm interested, but that that I mean overall like marketing and promo and things like that we also got as in our
I
title
just
suggests.
hold on before we move on. I can't see them dropping it on like just a random. I can't see them just being like trailer on Wednesday and like that's
Nah, it would
like
have
our
to be an
first
event.
trailer. It'd have to be something, right? Like
It has to be an
something
event.
kind of big.
Like maybe they don't do it at a New York Comic Con or a San Diego Comic Con because San Diego
Mm,
is in well New York is in October, so that's way too close, and San Diego's
yeah.
in the summer, and I feel like that's not enough. I don't think it would be an event like that. What I mean by an event, like they'll host themselves, like the
Right.
Fantastic
They'll
Four one,
do
they would host some
something.
event and do it just with Doom, like have Robert Downey Jr. on stage or like live. Just I don't know if he'll be in costume again, but
Yeah. That'd be
oof,
crazy.
but him in costume on like on a live would be so
Right.
fire. I'm not
Let-
going to.
All right, transition there. Let's get into the costume of it all. Like you saying the merch.
Yeah, so we got our first look. It's selling on Amazon Prime right now. We got the first look of that Doomsday T-shirt of just
Mhm.
his face, which is a lot of people think it is Alex Ross art. It is not Alex Ross art. It is Alvi. I forget his last name, but it's Alvi's art. So that's pretty
Okay.
interesting that they're using like certain things from Doom's like time in the comic book lore,
Yeah.
comic book history to give us, and they're basing it off of that, which I love. That makes me feel like he's just gonna be very accurate.
So
But
speaking of that one, how do you feel about what you see there on that shirt? Like
on that T-shirt,
that yeah,
it's cool. It's cool.
it's
I
it's
mean,
cool.
I feel like I'm not a purist, bro. Like I don't care about like where the dots, like where the
Yeah.
pins are in
Okay.
the mask and stuff like I don't care about that. It looks good.
Mhm.
It looks a little smooth. I will say that it does look a little smooth. I would have maybe liked it and that's just a picture, on a
like
t-shirt.
more rough is what just. I remember,
More
yeah,
more
I'm having
rough.
flashbacks. Who was this? Was it Snow talking about having rough something versus smooth something?
Oh yeah, with a Red Hulk.
Red Hulk. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, I'm having a flashback right now. I'm having
Yeah,
deja vu.
deja vu. Yeah,
He's like,
I
he looks
feel
so
like the
smooth.
metal could have been a little bit more
Okay,
metallic-y,
okay,
like how early Iron Man looked, whereas later Iron
okay.
Man, like Endgame, the nano suit looked really smooth, right? Like
Yeah,
it did look real
right.
smooth, right? And I feel like that's kind of what
It is. It's smooth and shiny. I'll
it
give you
is,
that.
smooth and shiny,
I give you
but
that.
that could be his first look. They did say
Mhm.
it's gonna change throughout, or maybe that's his end look. Like we don't
Yeah,
really know, but I'm not a purist, bro. Like I
got
don't I
you.
looks he looks good. He looks good. What
Yeah,
do you think?
I think it looks good. I mean, I'm obviously not too crazy of a purist either. So I mean, it looks good to me. I like the detail on the hood. Like the hood doesn't look smooth. The hood's got some roughness to it, which
Yeah.
looks nice. It could be just part of the art as well, but looks. I mean, it looks nice. And then we also saw like a video. I don't think I can find the videos anymore of like people showing off the merch or whatever because there was like other
Oh
T-shirts
yeah.
and other
And they got rid of them all.
promotional art. Yeah, it's hard to find them now, but there was other promo art and T-shirts that had Doom on them, and apparently Robert Downey Jr. was like wearing one of them way back, so like it was like definitely official.
Hmm.
But I don't know if we were supposed to see that so far. So
We
people were
did get
excited
that.
about it though.
We did get that like comic book cover though, of which is
Yep.
like our thumbnail, which is all of the basically
Yeah.
all of the heroes and stuff that were announced so far,
Yeah.
right?
hmm
I
Which
did find the video of the one that
yeah,
we
I
had in
see
the
it.
chat
Yep, I
in
see it.
the future festivals, which is like all of this Fantastic Four stuff, T-shirts,
Yeah.
DJ Doom, him in the robe with the pink
Him in the
slippers,
road. Yeah.
like
What does it say? Dear me. Yeah, dear me. uh
it's funny, bro. It's
yeah.
so
And then the
funny.
one with all the different colors of
I like
Doom.
that one. I like
Yeah.
that one.
Everybody's like capturing the white one and being like, "Oh my god, it got Emperor Doom!" Like that's our little tease to God Emperor Doom.
I don't know if they're really gonna. If I could, I mean, I don't know if they do
For
it in
Secret
Doomsday
Wars,
or
Secret
Secret. I
Wars,
was about to
yeah,
say, or do we wait till Secret Wars
yeah.
for it?
How? Real question is, how much of this merch are you gonna get? How much Doom merch do you plan on buying?
I mean, as y'all see me doing this fake interview stuff, I definitely got a Doom helmet and
Yeah,
the mask or whatever and the hood for this. I
yeah.
got a shirt from New York Comic Con that was a 2025 exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's got me another T-shirt, which was like an Old Navy collaboration for
Mm.
Christmas. I don't know how much merch per se I'm gonna get from the movie itself. It just depends on how fire it is.
I might give me a couple shirts.
I
Maybe
might
a couple shirts.
I want to see if they got other like, oh, I got a hat too that I'm waiting. I'm wearing. I'm waiting for the movie.
Okay.
I'm wearing that thing on a movie, but I got a hat that
Yeah,
just says Doom.
yeah. I
And it
like that.
has
I
like
like that.
and it has like all of his, like it has like on the sides it has the Doomsday logo and stuff.
I
So
might
like
have to do
I
that
love
too.
that.
I might have to do that too. I'm
It's
gonna
a
limit myself
snapback.
to like, oh,
I'm not a big
we haven't,
snapback
yeah, I
guy.
haven't done that in a while.
But I like
In a
this hat, so
while.
I was like, I need this. I need
Okay,
this.
okay. I think I'm gonna limit myself to one hat, maybe like a hoodie
I need
or
a hoodie.
like a sweatshirt kind of situation, and
Yeah.
then maybe two shirts and just call it a day.
That's what
Call
I'm
it a
thinking.
day.
I got the hat already. I got like so I got the hat that I'm cool with. I
Mhm.
might need a hoodie or like a pullover. I need a pullover. I'm not a big fan of the zip ups as much.
Yeah.
I want a pullover and then yeah, probably a couple shirts, like two, because I feel like if I could limit it to like 5 things, I'm good.
Mhm.
Maybe like a little mug if they put out a mug of just Doom's face. I love my mug, so
Yeah,
if they got a mug of Doom's like helmet or
yeah.
something, fire. I'm cool with that.
Right. I'm looking at the picture of the promo art, which we kind of have on the thumbnail too. Um, what I mean, people are also analyzing that picture of Doom as well too. What do you have any? I mean, you don't show the eyes; it's all black. It's like it's he's got nice armor on. It looks like what are your like? What's your interpretation
I
of
feel like
that? Like,
the
what do you?
I feel like that looks really good, man. Like it looks very like we talked about a little bit last time, Renaissance-y, like Game of Thronesy,
Yeah,
and I love that. Like
I like that too.
I
I
think
like
it
this.
just
I like the little circle things that he's got on this like the
so
chest
that is
plate.
probably my only nitpick. If I had to give a nitpick, I wish they
Yeah,
were gold, man. I do want them to.
gold.
Yeah, and in the comics, he got the gold pieces there.
Gold pieces. I did not know that. I didn't
He
know he
got the
had gold
little
on him at all.
he got the little gold pieces. Those two dots are gold, and then everything.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's the and like the chain that's
I'm gonna have to
connected
look
is
that
gold
up.
too. So
Oh,
that's like my one little
Doctor
nitpick, but it's
Doom
not anything crazy. Like it's
gold chain.
gold chain is crazy.
Yes, he got a gold chain. It is gold. Ain't that a bitch?
So I'm wondering if they changed that
Wow.
in the movie or if that's just the design, just like they decided to go with to make it a little bit more Renaissance-y, old like medieval
It is
looking,
gold.
like you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what that's about. That's
Interesting.
like a
It's gold.
nitpick, man.
It's gold in every iteration.
In everything,
So,
except
why did I
I
not
think God
notice it?
Emperor, except like God Emperor Doom. I think that's like the only time it's not gold. I think it's silver there
Mm.
when he has the white on.
And when Robert Downey walked out, he had the gold.
He had the gold
chain.
He was more in like that casual Doom
Yeah,
outfit.
he was in the
when
casual.
when Doom is like his face is fixed and everything like that.
Right. But he has the gold chain and the gold like plate things on him. So that's interesting. Why did I not realize that?
And I really think the only reason they did that for now, again, because they're saying we're gonna get like 3 different suits of Doom or whatever. So I'm thinking the only reason they did that now for his first suit is to make it look more medieval, Renaissance-y. And then it'll maybe change as he gets upgraded or or degraded. Because we don't know. That's the thing. Are people saying that I've seen too that his suit might get devolve over the movie instead of like him getting an upgrade. So I think that would be kind of cool overall. Because it's like a reverse
just like
thing.
through battle or through like incursion stuff happening.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the real question. Like
I wish I was a fly on the wall, man. I wish I was a fly on the wall. I want to know what's happening.
It's so much, man. It's so much in this what's going on. And speaking of so much, I got that list.
Get into it.
Of all of it, of all of the before we do that, you want to it's like
what exactly does it say it is? Because I remember seeing it. I didn't read all of it.
So it says, here's the whole truth. Some accounts are I guess this is a scooper. And he's like, here's the whole truth. Some accounts are stealing my information. Well, here, because they're putting out pieces here and there. Yeah. He's like, so here it is. This is what really happens in the.
This is a plot. Like this is
like a whole plot. Not the whole movie, but like most of the
things are happening.
And you hear the dee.
Yeah,
you don't hear nothing. Yeah, my bad, y'all. And he's downstairs chefing it up.
Oh, okay, gotcha. At least it's not the fire alarm, bro. No,
it is. It is.
Oh, it is.
She in there chefing
it up. Because she's cooking though.
Yeah.
That's fine. So should we give a? This is spoiler, very spoilery.
This is like a spoiler.
It's a rumor, plot leak, things happening. Spoiler. I would hit like a sound. I don't know what to hit right now.
Spoiler.
There we go, the gong.
Yeah. Going into this is talking about Boris. That says Boris, the Latvian character, is a part of the movie, an important role. And it goes straight into Sam's Avengers and the new Avengers rush towards the F4 ship at the same time. But Sam's team reaches there first. And Thor was sent by Love on his journey, is one of the first ones to interact with the Fantastic Four. Who the hell are these guys parallel from Infinity War with Guardians of the Galaxy?
Mm-hmm.
And it says Doom has several followers, about 4. Okay, so you were right, including 3 witches who can shapeshift, considered like his black swans. Yeah. One is purple cloak and gold mask. Another is orange cloak with a gold mask. And then third wears classic green cloak. Could be purple one. and the third one wears a classic green cloak. The purple one could be Clea, and the green one could be Sylvie.
Pause right there. Pause right there. Okay, because I did see people saying that he's gonna have a coven of witches and wizards, possibly. Which there's been the rumor of Doctor Doom or not Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange also kind of being on his side as well. We've seen art with that as well. What are your thoughts on Sylvie in particular being on his side?
So I told you that was one of my theories when we were talking last time, is that I think that could be essentially the Cabal setup, because in the Cabal in the comics, Lady Loki is a part of that squad, and in the MCU, Lady Loki is technically Sylvie. She's like Lady Loki and the Enchantress put together,
right? And then Enchantress in the old one, she's on that side too, so that makes some sense with comic, but it's just weird to think Sylvie would just again jump ship. Like,
that's the only thing, is unless she's trying to save Loki from the throne, like that's the only way I could see that being a thing. But the orange one, the orange and gold one could be Strange. I mean, Strange got yellow and red and his blue in his suit, but they maybe might in the new Secret Wars stuff, he has a little bit of a different color. It's not really orange per se, but I could see them finessing a little bit.
Okay.
So then from there we get Haley Atwell has multiple roles and was apparently seen in Doom's witch costume. Context unclear, but it could be a witch disguised as her, which is interesting. They're saying Loki is not forming a team, so there will be no TVA team. They're saying Franklin and Doom convo is a continuation of the Fantastic Four post-credit scene, and the Fantastic Four post-credit scene is that Sue and Franklin are at home, the rest are at a baseball game, which I could see that. That's some regular stuff. They're saying Gambit and Yelena interact in multiple scenes.
Yelena. Okay.
Don't know how that is a thing, but
I feel like Gambit has like a big role for this. First, can we talk about Gambit real quick? Like so it's gonna be the same Gambit from Deadpool Wolverine.
I'm assuming. I mean, it's Channing Tatum. So he had the chair, right? Channing Tatum had a chair.
He had a chair.
I think he had a chair, bro. I think he had a chair. I think he had a chair. I could be wrong. He was one of the chairs with the X-Men, I think, and that was wild because it was like there was no Hugh Jackman or maybe he did. Maybe I'm wrong.
To him was a chair. Did he have a chair?
Nah.
He said he was guaranteed a chair. I mean, this could be.
Oh no, he was on set. They had remember they had pictures of him on set with everybody. Saying Anthony Mackie, what's Shang-Chi's actor's name? Simu Liu. He was on set with everybody. He was on set with everybody. I remember that picture.
Yeah, for sure. I remember him being on set. Damn. Well, so it's that
him
same...
being that. Well, you know, with Deadpool and Wolverine, he did walk off. Like that was like the post credit, not the post credit scene, but in one of the TVs, you see him walking off like on his own.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what that could be about, but
interesting.
All right. So continuing on, it says there's no Doom variants, but they're Doom bots.
Bots, right?
They said Doom
how do you feel
has
about that?
I love that. Okay. I don't want no Doom variants. And you know what I also think I would love because we haven't had them in the MCU. So I would love for the Doom bots to be like the first iteration of maybe SHIELD and Sword with Nick Fury getting the LMDs, the life model decoys. Because that's where Nick Fury's supposed to have a bunch of robots of himself just doing shit. And he never does. So if we get Doom to be the reason why we get life model decoys, the LMDs, I'd give me that. Continuing on, it says Doom has multiple masks throughout the movie, which kind of figured that, right? Like, maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
If we're talking about his suit evolving.
We've seen that. Yep.
Then it says Steve has Mjolnir and no shield and is all over the movie. I don't like it.
all over the movie, which we'll
I
get
don't
into.
like
I
it.
got we there's a whole thing with John Campea and Jeff Snyder, and they mentioned their sources talking about Steve as well. We'll
I
bring that up.
don't like it.
We'll bring that up too because that's a whole other thing.
It says Doom is so the next thing is Doom is on the ship with the Fantastic Four from the Thunderbolts post-credit scene, but is anyone else there too? So they're saying Doom went to that universe with the Fantastic Four. Very interesting.
So that ship that we see coming from Thunderbolts.
Yeah,
He's on that.
it has the Fantastic Four with Doom on there.
With Doom, that's what I said. But that's what I said when they first. I said Doom could be on that motherfucker, man. I don't know.
Moving on, it got Sentry has the same suit from Thunderbolts, which I feel like is cool for the first time. We're gonna keep a superhero suit around, like, and no upgrades and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Next, it has Ant-Man has his Endgame suit, which is interesting because his Quantumanium suit was a newer suit, so they're regressing back to his Endgame suit.
Okay.
It says there's more than one Dora Milaje in the movie, as seen in the 4th teaser. I feel like that's just natural, right? Like
more than one Dora Milaje.
Yeah, I feel like that's normal. If there's gonna be a Dora, if there's gonna be Dora Milaje, we're not gonna have just Okoye or you know what I'm saying or Ayo.
Okay. I thought that wrong. I thought like one Dora Milaje team and another Dora Milaje team, like another squad.
They might because they could just break up in different, like one goes with Shuri, like one group goes with Shuri, one is with M'Baku.
Yeah.
It says there's a bunch. It just says Doom flashbacks. So I'm assuming we'll get a bunch of Doom flashbacks, which I need.
We need that. And I forgot your answer. You want that more in the beginning of the film or spread throughout?
I'm okay with either or. I feel like I'm okay with either or. Like kind of how Thanos was. Like we got a couple scenes. You know what I'm saying? You got to spread out. The next thing it says, which I don't know how I feel about this, but it says Steve and Bucky, Steve and Sam, and then Steve and Scott Lang, Steve and Ant-Man reunions. I don't like that. I mean, yes, the first two, but what do I care about Steve and Ant-Man? Like,
Ant-Man admires the hell out of Steve.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
I feel like that would be such a better moment for Ant-Man and Captain America Sam Wilson because now he is, you know what I mean? Like, and that's how they met.
That's how they met. Yep, that's how they met. In the grass.
Shit, blowing minds. Moving on, we got X-Men are likely from the same universe as Gambit, but not necessarily the same Fox dimension. That's very interesting.
I've been seeing. So I think Alex Perez literally said something about that today.
That's so interesting to me.
That is.
It says characters constantly travel between worlds, which would further accelerate the incursions between the three worlds unbeknownst to them. So that kind of brings us to like our title here is Earth's 828's importance. I feel like they're gonna go back and forth between where the F4 are,
616, 828,
and then X-Men's universe. I guess. Probably. Yeah. It says Steve gets Mjolnir back from Thor. He doesn't really have it with him initially. So that's interesting. It says Doom has female followers that do magic and aren't random henchmen. It says Pepper Potts is in the movie. Which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, because
that's interesting.
The way she acts about Marvel too, like she don't care.
She don't care. What's her name? I'm blanking on her. Gwyneth Paltrow. She don't be caring, bro.
She don't be knowing nothing.
She's like, I was in that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's interesting to bring her back because we haven't seen her. Why should I care about her? Like we haven't seen her
unless
at all.
She's gonna be with Morgan Stark. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
that's true. Okay.
Or they're talking about some Stark Industries stuff. Like I guess.
Fine. Just wish we would have been getting some of that already. Is the only thing.
Yeah, X Mansion gets destroyed, which
we've been hearing that forever.
This is a question, I guess, this is a Twitter person that put this out. It says, another tidbit of Doomsday info. As of now, the only X members in the film are the ones already confirmed. I hear Storm, Rogue, and Jean aren't in it, unfortunately. But we just got that interview with Halle Berry, and she looked playing very coy.
Yeah.
She in that bitch. She in that Joe, bro. Like, yeah, she has to.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice to get Storm, because like I feel like Storm we want going forward anyway. Like that's somebody we want to see.
Just pay respects to Halle Berry, man. Just give me some Halle Berry love, man. This is something we already know. We've seen it in the teaser, but Charles and Eric, Professor Xavier and Magneto play chess.
Yeah.
It says Reed and Doom rivalry begins in this movie, which is good. I feel like that's good. At least if they're not gonna have one already, at least it showcase how we get there.
Okay.
It says based on the first teaser, we already know Steve has a son, but his name is James. I think that is beautiful. It pays respect to Bucky, James Buchanan Barnes, but also it furthers my theory of the future Avengers, that animated movie where the kids of the OG Avengers grow up and they are the future Avengers. So I feel like that was Steve and that was Captain America Steve Rogers and Black Widow Natasha Romanoff's son's name was James. James Rogers. We have Doom isn't even aware of who caused his suffering at first, but discovers it and then goes on making everyone pay. That's interesting to me. That's very interesting to me.
So we're gonna see Doom over time go bad. So he's not gonna be bad at first. Like he's gonna be. He's gonna lose it during the movie. It sounds like maybe.
It sounds like yeah.
Huh.
We got Sentry and Gambit scenes, which is interesting to me. Like you said, there's just so much Gambit at this point. Like
there's a lot of. I've been seeing a lot of Gambit, but I did see that Sentry and Magneto are like
MVPs. The MVPs of the movie.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
We got Sue and Namor interaction, which the internet is gonna go insane about. You know how
that
goes.
I guess they have to do it. I guess.
I hope it's not no crazy misogynistic gooner stuff. I hope it's like enough for kids to not care, but also like good for fans like me who want that. You know what I'm saying? Like from the comics. So this is a very big part of the news. It says Doom is not a Tony variant. He has a mask on most of the time and just happens to have Tony's face.
Yeah.
Which I love that. I don't want him to be a Tony variant. I don't even want him to see. I don't want to see his face at all. Like, I hate the whole theory that, like we talked about it last time. Kang put the original universe was Tony Stark. I mean, like Robert Downey Jr. was supposed to be Doom, and then he made him Tony Stark and stuff. I hate all of that. Like, just make it just that they had a bunch of people try out for Doom, and Robert Downey Jr. was just the best option. Like that. Like that's just how I'm okay with.
That's so. I've seen people say this too. Like, if the face didn't matter, was Robert Downey Jr. truly the best Doom you could find? That's interesting to me. Man.
I know a lot of people wanted a Romanian actor.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people wanted Cillian Murphy too.
A lot of people wanted Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, I don't know. That is like if the face don't matter. I mean, I guess hopefully, Ian McClellan is that his name? Ian McClellan, the guy that plays Magneto.
Yeah.
He shouted out Robert Downey Jr. too in his interview.
His performance. Everybody's saying that his
he said he was going crazy. I'm like,
that's the one saving grace.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
That's like my one saving grace. It's like, well, it is Robert Downey Jr. And not for nothing, to me, Robert Downey Jr. is probably one of, not saying he is, but is one of the best actors in the MCU. I mean, I always think of his Endgame scene where he's yelling at Steve or talking to Steve after they save him, like, or I mean, just Iron Man 1, like all of that. A lot of people don't notice, but a lot of Iron Man 1, he improvised. They said he was on set improvising lines in Iron Man 1. So like, I feel like, bro, like, just he started this. If he was like, yeah, I want to come back as Doom, and they were like, shit, put him in the casting department, like, let him audition, like, let me see something, you know what I'm saying? Like, Feige was like, that's it, do it. Moving on, though, we got Sam already has his Avengers team formed at the beginning of the movie.
Okay.
I'm okay with that, I guess.
We want to see it. We all want to see it.
See it happen.
I feel like that's big for his development, just to see it
I wanted to see him get the team, but I feel
Yes,
like
and see
the
the team
way
respect him. Like that's big for that. That means something to me.
that means nothing. I feel like I'm okay with it only because in I was about to say brand new day and brand new world, brave new
Yeah,
world,
Brave
excuse
New
me, and
World.
brave new
Yeah,
world, he kind of talks about it at the end of the
yeah,
movie,
yeah,
like we're gonna do it. So I'm all right with that, I guess.
yeah.
Um, it says Steve uses the crack Mjolnir, the one from Thor
Yeah, I've
4.
seen
So
that.
that's the one that uh Thor gives him.
Mhm.
It says Walker gets his taco shell fixed by the Thing, which I think that's just a funny tidbit. Like that's funny.
That's awesome. I need more of that. I need
I
stuff like
need
that.
little stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It says Red Guardian gets his own shield, similar to his one from Black Widow, which I'm glad
Mhm.
because it's Red Guardian. He needs a shield.
Yeah.
Um, it says Steve's son is aged up, and it's a teaser that may be a flashback. And Steve is bearded and he wears regular clothes, which is interesting.
Hmm.
I could see him wearing that black and white zip tie suit,
Yeah.
and when he's like, "That's Captain America. I'm just Steve these days." I
Yeah.
could see that. I also did see that they took. This isn't part of this, but it was another clip that kind of lines into this. Apparently, in the Fantastic Four, that one of the end credit scenes, post credit scenes, was supposed to
I
be
saw it too. Yeah.
Steve and his son watching the old Fantastic Four cartoon.
Mhm.
And that could be why we got that.
This whole thing. Yeah. So let's talk. Well, are you done with that, or
We still
is
got
there?
a whole other
Okay.
page.
Okay. Well, let's table that. Table
Yeah.
that because the Steve and the Fantastic Four, and that's a whole thing that's coming out as well. But go ahead. You can go ahead and finish.
All right, so we got Doom's mask is on for part of the movie, like 90%. He puts it on quickly after Franklin interaction in Fantastic Four post credit scene. It
Okay.
says Gambit has an all black suit and wears it in the Baxter building.
Like, Gambit, what in the world?
So, bro, so much Gambit.
Yeah, they
All right, so
just
now we're on the next page, which this one is
Yeah.
half of what we've been talking about, y'all. So I'm
Yeah.
almost done. We
Uh-huh.
got Stu has a black suit as well, but it's not
Still
the
all
Malice.
spoilers. Still all spoilers, people.
Yeah.
Still all spoilers. Go ahead.
It says Sue has a black suit, probably not Malice, and she wears it around Shuri.
Hmm.
It says Doom has 3 suits in the movie. It says Doom shares a scene with Kate, Kamala, who has her suit on, and Cassie. The 3 of them who have a small room and share a scene in an apartment together.
We did say those 3 when we talked about the
We talked
Young
about it.
Avengers. We said those 3 exactly.
It says Steve doesn't trust Doom from the start, which leads to clashes amongst others.
It's a lot of Steve in this, man.
I
There's a
hate that.
lot of Steve in this.
It's making me mad.
Like literally every other 3 is something with Steve. It's like, dang, he really all over this movie.
Bruh.
That's crazy to me, man. That's
It says-
crazy.
We kind of already talked about this. It says Doom discovers the root of his suffering later on in the movie. The Thor teaser, it says about 3 other characters are in the
In it.
forest with Thor, but edited out. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if
about
Beta Ray Bill is in that bitch, oh my god, it's probably not though. It's probably gonna wind up being Valkyrie, or excuse me, she's not Valkyrie anymore. She is the king of Asgard, Queen of Asgard, Queen of Asgard, whatever.
Right.
But it might be Valkyrie Jane Foster, because that's who Jane Foster becomes in the comics.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because of the way Thor 4 ended, Love and Thunder.
Mhm.
So on my 3 guesses, it's gonna be Queen Valkyrie, Queen of Asgard. I don't know what her actual name is, but Valkyrie, Jane Foster, and Idris Elba returning as Heimdall. Those are my 3. Now,
Really?
who I would, I feel like it has
So
to be, right?
How do you explain that coming back from
that
Valhalla?
I have no clue, but I'll tell you who I want it to be. The 3 who I want it to be.
Yeah.
I want it to be Loki. I want it to be Loki, and they're praying to their father. I want it to be, bro. Listen, I'd cry real shit. Like I want it to be Loki. I want it to be
Ooh.
Beta Ray Bill, and I don't know who that third person would be, but I want it to be them two.
Ooh.
I need it.
Ooh, I didn't even think about
want,
Loki.
I just want Loki. I just want Loki and Thor praying together to to Odin. Oh man,
One last time.
the sun will shine. I really want him to come back and just be like, "I told you the sun will shine."
Mhm.
But I don't think that Loki could say that because it's not the same Loki.
Yeah, it's a different guy
It's a
now.
different Loki, technically. Even though he saw all of Loki's life, so he could just take the line like. But it would. I don't know if it would hit the same.
Damn, I forgot about that too. He did see that life, but that's not the same.
It's not, but he cried, and I think he gets it now. I think he has that love with. I don't want to say love with Thor, but I think he'll be more open. He'll be more open to opening his arms, whereas Thor will be like, say, give me a hug type shit.
Yeah.
Where we got a Wakanda teaser. It says, which we kind of knew. The Thing is, no. It says while the Thing is in the 616 universe, Reed actually went to the X-Men universe, which is interesting. It says Yelena is in the Avengers versus X-Men scenes, but not Hugh. Hugh is not in the Avengers versus X-Men scenes.
Okay.
It says Toby and Hugh fight. So Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine fight in Act 1.
That scene better be hype. Like so many people are talking about it. It's gotta be so good.
They fight in Act 1, which might set something up later on.
What could that be?
It could set up Avengers versus X-Men. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I pray neither one of them die. And neither
they're not doing it. They're not touching them, bro.
This one is just a funny one, but Deadpool sits on Reed's face, and the question is, does it get flattened? Yeah, his butt imprints as Reed's face. That would be funny.
God. I didn't even take into account like the Deadpool of it all, like just the funny.
I didn't even think he was gonna be in this
movie for real. Yeah, we'll see, because the tone's gotta match.
It's gotta, yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
It says Doom doesn't change himself to look like Tony. He doesn't change himself to look like Tony, and he's from the Fantastic Four world.
Okay.
It says Ava, who's Ghost, she goes to 828, which is the Fantastic Four world. They say Wolverine is not in Avengers versus X-Men, but Deadpool is. It says Dr. Doom is he's from the F4 world 828, and he lost his family. It says Doom is, it says, this is the second to last one. It says Shuri and Bucky interact, which I think is going to be emotional.
Yeah.
I think that's one of them things going to be, yeah. And then the last one is Team 1 goes to Wakanda to meet Wakandans. Then they go to Talokan, and stuff happens that makes Shuri join Team 1. So I believe Team 1 is the Avengers. It has to be the Avengers. And that's it. That's all of the that's what we got.
So Team 1's the Avengers, and you're saying basically Namor's gonna join the X-Men because he's like mutant.
I could see that.
Right?
I can see that for sure. I can see that. And that is all that we have about as far as that long list. So let's dive into some of the things that you want to dive into, like the Steve and the F4 of it all.
Right. So going back to some of the things that you were saying with Steve and his son watching the Fantastic Four, there could be a reason for that. I think during one of John Campy and Jeff Snyder's podcasts this past week, they both mentioned things that their sources talked about to them or emailed to them, and basically that one of them said that basically Steve Rogers is already in the 828. Like he's been moved to the 828. Well, okay, they came together like this. That basically on that ship coming down, like we said, Doom was probably on that, Fantastic Four is on that, and maybe even Steve Rogers, and they're coming to the 616 to basically let everybody know like what's happening and get their trust. They're using Steve Rogers because they know who Steve Rogers is, 616, to gain the trust of what Doom and Fantastic Four are saying.
Are saying, how would Steve have gotten to the 818 or
So,
828?
and that's where like the other person, I forget which one, but they were saying from their sources told them that Loki came to Steve Rogers because his timeline was being pruned, the one that he was living with at the end of Endgame, in living with Peggy, and that that timeline was basically like
Dying.
It was dying, and he basically made a deal with him that we're going to send you to another, you and Peggy probably, to another universe that doesn't have you in it, and that would be apparently that 828 universe, and that's how he gets there through Loki.
But wouldn't that cause an incursion in that universe?
That's probably what's happening. It's probably true. I don't know. Well, he just wasn't supposed to be in that universe where he was, or that timeline. And he wasn't supposed to have a son apparently. So I don't know. I don't know if him, Loki, taking them and putting them in 828 would cause an incursion. Loki's the master of it. He would know.
He would know. Yeah,
he would know. So I'm guessing he at least put him somewhere that's safe for now. But
that could be that theory of how like Loki and Doom are basically playing chess against each other, because maybe Loki is moving pieces like to maybe not stop incursions, but to have different incursions happen that need to happen, like the mix-hap of Steve going back in time.
Yeah.
Right? And then Doom is like, but you're causing issues for like the 828 and shit. So now I gotta go ahead and play some pieces here and here. I can see that. I can see that
too. I can definitely see that. And that's one of those things again where like Doom is seeing Loki use this crazy power, and he's like, "Nah, I need that. I need to be able.
I need that." And that's what makes him get mad too, because he's seeing what caused his suffering. What I was gonna say when we were talking about the Steve of it all, though, is the end of the second post-credit scene. The one, so not when Doom is in the. No, I think Doom was the first one. Yeah, Doom was the first post-credit scene where he comes and he's messing with Franklin, and Sue sees that. But the second post-credit scene, where it's just that cartoon version of the F4, like their old school cartoon or whatever. I've seen a post or somebody was talking about how that is basically Steve and his son watching that cartoon.
Okay.
And that's why it was in the Fantastic Four second post-credit scene. And I could see that being one of the scenes in one of the first scenes we see of the Fantastic Four. I mean, of Steve Rogers is him and his son. Like, it just pans to them and they're just watching the cartoon or whatever. Like, it goes from the Fantastic Four in live action to then switches to them and then it pans out from
transition.
The cartoon,
crazy. Yeah.
And it's just them sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I could see that. And I mean, and all of that would explain, I mean, that would make sense to things that we've been hearing and why Steve is over there and he's in the 828, and that could make sense to that little video that we've been seeing too, of them panning out and them watching the Fantastic Four, like they're trying to get used to, maybe they're just watching the superheroes of that earth. And he's reminiscing of being a superhero, something like that. And
he missed that shit. Now,
I mean, that could work, but then things are happening. Doom and Fantastic Four, I guess, somehow figure out who he is and that he's probably not supposed to be there or something like that. And they take that to 616, and I guess all hell breaks loose from there. I don't know.
I could easily see Doom crashing out. Like, he's like Thor comes or some shit, and then he just crashed the fuck out. He's just, nah, what you mean?
Yeah, right. But if it just makes 828, that Earth 828, very interesting, because like if Fantastic Four are the only hero, because they're the only heroes, like
it makes me think about our I don't want to say our theory from last episode. I really feel like once this is all streamlined, the 828 might be the real.
I think that's what happened. I think
think
that's
that's gonna
happen.
be what it is. Like, I think we're gonna bring everybody over,
Yep.
bring the sacred timeline, put it here, bring the X-Men, put them here. It'll be fun because now we have a futuristic New York for Spider-Man to spin around on.
But
Like,
it has that old school feel too, and it had that old school.
It still feels like it could be
villain of the
real.
week type of vibe.
I think it would be a little bit better too, only because it. Yes, I know the whole idea is Marvel looks like the world outside your window, but when I watch a superhero movie or show, I want it to feel like it's not as relatable. It's not literally the world outside my window. Like, that's why I like the DCU so far, because it doesn't feel like it's real.
Yeah.
But it does at the same time. So I felt like that's how I felt with the Fantastic Four. It felt futuristic enough to where it's like not real, but it's still grounded to where it's like, this could be us. You know what I'm saying?
It feels like a universe or a timeline that's like right, like it's like ready for superheroes to be there, and like, because it's like it's futuristic, but it's like in the past, is it not? It's like in the past, so it's like ready for that time of superheroes almost.
Yeah,
and I could see, man. I could see that being where things end, or like where things actually start.
right.
After Secret Wars.
A little bit other news that we got so far this week. We got Ian McKellen basically interview accidentally spoiling that he destroys New Jersey, and he's like, well, I probably shouldn't have said that, and that makes everybody go crazy, because essentially that people are thinking we're gonna get, the first thought was like, well, what about Kamala Khan and all and Westview and all of it, and then Alex Perez came out and he was like, yo, it's okay, like they're all gonna be okay.
Yeah, and it's like it's a New Jersey from a different universe, apparently, like a similar X-Men type universe or something like that.
Right.
So
he put out a picture also and said Manhattan is also gonna go through the big tsunami, which is essentially that is Ultimatum. And a lot of people are like, okay, if they're going to do Ultimatum, that could easily be Tobey Maguire's universe, because then you'll see Spider-Man like saving everybody. There's a panel in Ultimatum where Spider-Man is diving underwater and like near the Daily Bugle, and he's saving everybody. He's like grabbing people and trying to make sure they're all good and stuff. So I was like, I ain't gonna lie, that would be fire. That would be fire. And that could be him, like Hugh, and like that's where Hugh and Toby fight.
Yeah.
But I think that might be the craziest. Yeah, here's the panel. I want to show everybody real quick. If y'all can see this.
Yep. I've been seeing that picture going around. I did want to bring up Nick Fury, since he brought him up in that thing that we just read off. The what? And you said that he has this whole thing where he has multiple basically like bots of himself.
Yeah.
Our guy Samuel is getting. I mean, he's getting up there. He's getting up there, right?
Getting up there.
Could we expect a new Nick Fury?
100%.
100%. Going forward after Secret Wars.
I think Secret Wars we're gonna get a new Nick Fury. It would be funny if they Uno reversed us and it was a white Nick Fury. That would be hilarious. But I don't think they're doing that. I don't think.
You don't think so? I think they might. I think the next Nick Fury might be white, boy.
You think so?
I think he might be a white boy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can see it. I
don't know if I would like that. I don't know if I would like that.
Why? Like, what's the like?
I just feel like it. I don't know. I just feel like, bro, we've had our Nick Fury for so long. True. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they're gonna flip him, bro. I think they're gonna flip it.
And he's gonna be Nick Fury Jr. That would be insane, bro.
Oh.
That would be insane. Because Nick Fury Sr. is the white one, and Nick Fury Jr. is the you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I don't know.
I'm thinking now.
I don't know. But I do think a new Nick Fury would be happening after Secret Wars. I just feel like Samuel is gonna be like, all right, I'm done after this.
I can't, bro. He's like, I can't no more. Like, I'm good. I'm good.
There was another one that you mentioned with Sue not being
Malice.
Like she's wearing this all black, but she's not Malice, and she's with Shuri. which I thought was like, okay, why did they mention Shuri as a part of that? Like, what does that mean that she's with Shuri when all that is happening?
That's the thing. Like, I don't. Some of these, like,
it's like broken parts.
Yeah, like what are the connections? You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting though. I ain't gonna lie, it's very interesting to me.
Yeah. What else do we have?
I was looking at the notes. Like, I don't think I have.
Yeah, I did see this. New Insider update suggests that the early buzz for Avengers Doomsday is reportedly very positive, though. I have been seeing that. Like, it's very positive.
I love that. It makes me happy.
Another thing I did see was that the Russo brothers are now allowing fans to submit their own
theories
for Avengers Doomsday.
Hey, we put
What's your take on but like, okay, why would you do that though? Like, what's the purpose of that?
I don't know. Like, is it just to create like hype,
like buzz
and buzz,
yeah,
like
hype? I wonder what will they do with that? Is it just for them to?
What if they haven't
finished? They take some of that? That's what I'm saying. Like, what if they take some of that and like some of that just becomes part of Secret Wars?
Secret Wars. That's what I was like.
I'm sure people are going to send their theories that are.
Bro, don't play with me. Come me a check. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Somebody gonna have to get paid.
I seen the post where it was like people like Soups and things like that. I was like, all right, bro. So like, what are y'all doing? Like, is it real fans or is it just content creators that are like, just got that following? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true. It's true. That is true. Yeah, that would be interesting. I wonder what will come out of that. Like if they mention anything from that. I would love to see a follow-up on that.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, man, I feel like Alex Perez has been popping off this past week. He's been chatting. You've been chatting, man. Talking. And, you know, he's got sources. Like Daniel RPK got sources. Campy, Snyder, they got sources. But I have been, we've been seeing also that Marvel, the MCU is definitely putting out fake leaks out there. They're definitely putting out fake stuff. And then people are going to, like, they want people to put out fake stuff. So I think, again, take everything with a grain of salt. Yeah. That's what we're here for. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to try to piece things together as we go along through this journey. But everything with a grain of salt, man, because
I'm over here on Alex's page right now going crazy looking. And
crazy.
What do you see? It's all the safe stuff that we already talked about.
Right. He was saying in Doomsday, it's almost in every universe for themselves type of situation, which I like that too. There's all these different teams, and it's like we want our universe to survive. And
I want to know who's going to be the one that it's like, what if it is Doom? He's like, nah, we can't kill everybody. Everybody got to come together. Like, that would be crazy to me. That would be, it's like, I want to know who would be the one that's going to be like, it should be Sam. Oh,
I mean, Sam, I feel like it's a very Sam thing to do.
If Sam was like, we can't kill anybody else. We got to make sure everybody survives. I'm like,
lock in.
Or if Loki comes, like, and just like, hey, I've been down this route before. We ain't got to do this. Like, relax.
Yeah. Do you really think they're gonna kill Loki off, bro? It's a possibility, man. He's got that power. He's got the power that Doom wants. You know it.
Be so bad. At that point, I feel like the Russo brothers got it out for Thor, and Loki, because at that point, bro, you already killed them off in Infinity War.
Oh, that's true. Second time killing them off would be crazy.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, you got you got an agenda.
You have an agenda. I'm coming for you. Oh, that'd be crazy. I didn't even think about that. Second time killing them off would be insane.
I feel like Loki just needs to have that happy ending.
Happy ending? But he's not supposed to have the happy ending, man. That's what they said. They stressed that multiple times. He's not supposed to have a happy ending, bro. But he did break all the rules, though. So we'll see. We'll see. The TVA of it all is also very interesting.
The fact that they said the TVA is not going to be in it is what's crazy to me.
I think they're at least people from it.
Mobius or something like.
Yeah, Mobius is in it. I don't. They got to be in it. But I do. With that piece that came out, the promo art. It's the people from the chairs, and I keep coming back to this. Like those people from the chairs are like the main characters of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody else that
is
they
like
say
side.
is it's gonna be side stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Avengers, X-Men,
Was Tom
Wakanda.
Hiddleston a chair? Nah, right? He
Yeah,
wasn't a
no,
chair.
yeah, he was. He was. Tom Hiddleston was a chair.
Loki was a chair. Okay.
Yes, him and Thor were a chair. So it's like it's like the Avengers, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four,
Wakanda.
Black Panther, and Wakanda. Yeah,
That's it for real. Like
that's really Then you have Ant-Man, which I guess you could say he's part of the
random.
Avengers.
Yeah, easily, I guess.
Yeah, that's. I mean, hold on. Let me look at the thing. And then some of the X-Men people, which is crazy, man. Doomsday.
I wonder if they'll do another chairs or like another like something like that to where they announce the rest of the cast.
Gotta be, man. Gotta be.
Because I mean, they're saying Toby's in it. Like, does that mean like there could also be a thing like they probably just want like
some surprises, right?
Some surprises, right? Yeah.
Yeah, some surprises.
It's interesting times, man.
It is, man. It's a great time to be a part of this journey, man.
Yes, sir.
And this is all year. We're waiting for trailers. We're waiting for all kinds of little tidbits that we can share with y'all, and we'll have it. I'm gonna try to figure it out to where we can show things and some of these pictures that we're talking about and the art we're talking about. We can show it off, and we'll figure that out. Show it, especially when that trailer drops. We will show it. We will dissect it. We'll probably go at it. We'll probably watch it and then rewatch it 2, 3, 4 more times with slow speed. Slow it down. We're trying to analyze.
We gotta pause it for no time.
Yeah, we gotta pause it. That's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna get into it. We have to break it down. And
we'll have just next week we'll have more stuff.
We'll have more stuff. And we'll be back. And I guess a question to you, since we here, like Spider-Man Brand New Day coming too. Do we want to like cover a little bit? Like we did see some things too about that being stuff that happens in that movie will have an effect as well.
Like why the Hulk is not in things like that. I feel like we should cover the things that are Doomsday related.
Yeah, right. Let's do that. And see if we can find anything from Brand New Day that kind of relates to it, may mean something. Can't wait for Brand New Day as well. It's gonna be fun.
Facts.
And yeah, what's his name? Tom Holland said he felt very, very good about all of that. So that's gonna be fun. And that's what we're here for. Do you have anything else that we would like to share? Go over any other things?
That's it, man. Get ready because we gonna be back next week.
Next week.
Check me out, Journey Across Media on YouTube, the podcast, as well as Jam Session. Replace the E with an X on all other platforms. Yeah. I have my Wonder Man episode with Dennis and our boy Rico dropping in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Check that out.
A lot of insightful stuff.
Yeah. Check that out, that Wonder Man. If you haven't seen Wonder Man, go watch it. He may or may not be in Doomsday. We don't know. So be nice to see. But yeah, check out Wonder Man. Check out our podcast on it, our episode on it. And we dropped some gems there. And hey, man, we'll see y'all next week. And y'all take care, bro. This is the Unofficial Doomsday Podcast. We out next Monday. Peace.